My bad. I had got a notification for some shit, and I got to make a part 2 to this. But yeah, so I was talking about the bridge collapse and whatnot, and you know, he's saying, like I said, you gotta, you know, discern what's going on with the bullshit when it comes to this eclipse, because it's like I said in the part 1, you do have to isolate yourself to actually sit back. You got basically take a step back from the world. That's all I'm saying. Take a step back from the world to see what's going on, to connect the eclipse and the spiritual side of things, where you have to do a lot of healing. It's an Aries. Aries is the energy of self. You know, since ruled by Mars, so it's all about that passion, self, you know, saying identity of self, you know, understanding self, you know, your aggression, what makes you angry, the very the masculine side of things in your life, you know, that's gonna need work, because Aries dictates that, versus, you know, like Libra, which is its sister sign on the same axis, they also have to learn that as well, but it's not in the same manner, because with Libra, they have to learn it, but they don't have to they don't worry about too much about themselves. They worry a lot about others, and they have to learn it in a manner of self-care. Versus Aries, you have to learn how to control self. You have to learn how to think of others so that you can take care of self. You have to take care of self so that you can take care of others. It's the whole idea of self, because if you're the powerhouse in anything that you're doing, you're not taking care of that engine, the engine gonna go out eventually, and now you have to reset. So it's like a car, bro. You got to make sure that car is running very well so that it can get you where you need to go. Same thing with your body, same thing with your soul, same thing with your purpose. Now, everything that's going on with this bridge is connected to what's foretelling as far as the collapse of the Corporation of America. It's very obvious because of the things that's partaking before that. They put it in movies so that you can know it without having to do all this damn research, but you have to learn discernment, and that's where a lot of people lack. So with this bridge situation and it happening around the eclipse is also, I feel like it's a distraction, but I'm not going off of feeling. I'm just going off of sheer fact that they're just doing certain things as signs and symbols for a forthcoming event so that they can avoid the laws of karma. And that's why I say you have to learn the laws of karma before you're cut off, because if you don't understand the laws, they can do whatever the fuck they want, and it's like nothing happens to them 100%. They're still doing shit against law, but they're damn sure covering their tracks when it comes to the majority of what they're doing. And them putting in movies, them putting in TV shows, commercials, you know, having celebrities, you know, say certain things at certain times, you know, controlled oppositions, all that is made so that they won't have any karma fall back on them for the shit that they're doing. And around this time, you can't sit there and play victim, because that shit's not gonna work out for you. You can't play victim. You can't be like, oh, I didn't know. Ignorance of law does not excuse you from consequence. All right. I hope I didn't blab too much, but the whole advice right here, as far as this eclipse and everything going on, because it's a short video and I'm not trying to, you know, stretch it too long, go too far off topic. The whole thing is, you know, tap in with self. You gotta tap in with self. You know, I've been going through a lot myself, and I decided to make this video because I am going through a lot, and I figure if I'm going through what I'm going through, I figure someone else who's going through something that's either the same level or even deeper can kind of pick up from what I'm saying, because I'm not saying too much that's complicated. I'm just telling you to absorb the energy that the sun is broadcasting. That's all that is, you know what I'm saying? If you don't understand astrology, go ahead and tap into astrology. I do have videos on this channel so that you can understand the basics. I will get back into making more videos on that, because that's the whole point of this channel. I mean, it's esoteric knowledge, and it doesn't just stop at astrology. That's why I'm deciding to make videos like this, because I don't want to just be an astrologer. You know, I'm good at astrology, but, you know, I can't limit myself to one thing. So, yeah, tap in with self, you know. Don't be afraid to sit with self and see what makes you tick, see what makes you happy, see what you actually want in life. The whole energy of Aries is about what you want in life. It's the first sign of the zodiac. It's all about being present in life, because it's the first one, you know what I'm saying? So you're ready for whatever is coming. It's a cardinal sign, it's a warrior energy. It's ready for whatever the fuck's coming at it, you know? It never backs down. It's always consistent. You know, that's the thing about Aries energy. It's persistence and consistency. And if you understand that, you can channel it and you can use it to manifest whatever you need. You know, bring balance, because the other half of Aries is Libra, and that's balance. Aries is the one that takes initiative, action, and the drive, but Libra brings balance to every decision that Aries makes, because Libra, you know, it's all about balance, fairness, you know, making sure the equilibrium is there. It's not too far off on the other end of the spectrum, because that just it spirals out. It's not going in a very harmonic matter or pattern, and that's the whole thing about Libra. You know, Libra ruled by Venus. You know, Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is all about taking action, getting shit done. That's all Mars cares about. You know, that's why it's all about self, because it cares about what it needs to do to get what it wants done. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the wants and needs and desires. And Aries desire, well, they desire just life, and it's a very controlling energy too, so you might feel the need to control, and you have to know where this energy is playing out. So back to the astrology, you know what I'm saying, you have to learn your birth chart. You know what I'm saying, you have to know where these planets are playing out as far as this eclipse, because it's going to let you know what's going on. It's going to tell you the story of your life. And you know, this can be a fresh new beginning for you, because the Aries energy is also about new beginnings. It's a good time to start new things. You know, it's a good time to get into anything that you always wanted to get into. This has been on your mind, go ahead and start it. Like, I'm making these videos, and that's my form of getting shit started, because I legitimately used to procrastinate a lot when it comes to this YouTube thing, because I don't see anything coming from it. But that's just the way I'm thinking now. You know, that's just how the energies play out for me now, because of my perception. And I'm only saying this because being open-minded around this time is the best way to kind of make sense of what's going on personally. And what I mean by that is, if you're dealing with, like if you're in a relationship, or if you're at a job that's just not working out for you, and you feel defeated, this is the energy. It's not even cooking my ass, but this is the energies for you to get into that dominance. You know, don't feel dominated. Become the domineer of your reality, and don't feel the need to control it too much. Be more, just go with the flow. Just go with the flow of everything, because if you go with the flow and be like water, like Bruce Lee say, you won't feel too much resistance. You'll come to an understanding. But that's easier said than done. I'm not even gonna lie, it's easier said than done. And I'm not the type of person that's just gonna talk the talk without walking the walk. Like, I've been through a situation where I had to actually just let it play out, and it just worked. It worked out to the best of his ability and my ability, because I didn't do anything. I just allowed the ancestors, the universe, and the good energies around me, and just my subconscious mind playing how I wanted to. Because that's another thing that I'm gonna make a video on, is programming the subconscious mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into that as well. But just to close out this video, because this is like a two-part video, and I do not know how long the last video was, so I just jumped right into this. Tap into the energies. You know, if you want to get into magic, or if you're already into magic, go ahead and do your personal rituals for self-healing. You know, my advice on that is use crystals like tourmaline or shungite, or you know, carnelian, green aventurine, moonstone, citrine, amethyst, or clear quartz. You know, rose quartz. There's a lot of healing crystals, but I suggest those. You know, those are my suggestions. And as far as, you know, what else to implement, you know, tap in to the elements. Use candles. You know, get candles to use candle magic. Tarot cards, if you have tarot cards, use tarot cards for your rituals. Do what you can. If you have a singing bowl, use a singing bowl to cleanse the energy. Use sage, use Palo Santo, use dragon's blood, or yerba to get the negative frequencies out of the area. You know, there's a lot of things you can do around this time. You know, meditate, do a deep meditation, group meditation. If you got a group of people that's aware of these things, link up, group meditation, and have a focus point on just strictly healing. You know what I'm saying? If everyone's healing themselves and the whole energy is healing, everyone is going to be amplified. It's going to be amplified. That being said, I leave as I come. Peace to all the gods, the goddesses, the planet God. Peace to all the elderly, the youth, and my peers. Peace to all the crystal baby star seeds, all the divine beings of TMI, Terra. I send nothing but high vibrations, and I hope you picked up any downloads from this video. Love.